Good afternoon, my friends, audience, clients, and all those fortunate enough to have be able to join me today on this renewal of my YouTube channel videos. I took a break during the COVID, um, decided that this was the best format for me to get back in front of people today and for the rest of the year. So we're going to give a run. I've got 20 videos scheduled over the course of this spring real estate season and into the summer. And I hope it is a valuable tool for you as you look at the real estate market, whether you decide to jump in, whether you're looking for a friend or family member for information. But this is a valuable source of information. I've got 3 decades plus in the business, and what I want to do is impart information and knowledge to help you cut to the chase on the information that you're going to need to know, and for me to help resolve the issues that you have that will involve real estate. Okay. So again, I am Richard Essman. I am the broker with St Louis Realty Services. I have been selling real estate for over 3 decades. I love what I do. I am not retiring anytime soon. And I wanted to talk about the most important topic that I could bring to you today, which is market timing. Okay. I did market timing. I did a video it's on my YouTube channel. It's a longer version than this one will be. But sitting here on the 14th of February, and happy Valentine's Day to all those interested. Sitting here, we are just a couple of days past the Super Bowl. And the Super Bowl, over the last many years that I've been doing the business, is the unofficial ending to winter and the beginning of the new real estate season. Why? Because the weather gets a little nicer. There's no more weekend football games for people to be tied down on the couch and with friends. Oftentimes, this is a great time to look at the new inventory beginning to emerge, because it does begin to emerge, and to get your feet wet, get involved with the market, find out where their things are listing. And one of the things that I do for my clients is I will take an area that you have interest in and I will do comps on it for the last full year, so you can see over 12 months what has been selling and where the prices are at. And with some of the rise in prices since the pandemic hit back in 2020, people oftentimes get surprised by it. Now, if you're a seller, that can be wonderful news. If you're a buyer, it creates some issues for you. And we will tackle some of those issues as we get into other videos regarding lending and costs of purchasing for each thousand that you borrow, etc. But not everybody's life works on the regular market. You have children, you have parents, you have move up needs, you have changes that are occurring, and they don't happen to work well all the time with the financial markets that's out there. So let's dissect that a little bit and figure out how we can get you from where you are today and get you moving to where you want to be. Market timing. On the last 10-year average, 15% of the annual inventory sells in February, March, April, and May. So in that 1/3 of the year, that 4 months, we're seeing 60% of our annual inventory sell. You throw in January and February, we get to the end of summer, basically to the end of June, and we're 66%, 2/3 of the way through the selling season. Now, with schools starting in early August or mid-August for some, there are people who are starting to go on vacation. They want to get settled in their new home. They're taking advantage of the Missouri tax-free school supplies. They're into what's happening next, and the real estate season hits its summer doldrums. It slows down and doesn't really pick up any speed until we get past Labor Day into September. So for those who are really wanting to be able to comb through some decent inventory in a search for the property that you want to live in next, this is a great time to get involved, to ask questions, to contact me and ask me for comparables in your neighborhood if you have something to sell, or in a neighborhood that you would like to be, as I did this morning for someone in University City. So it's an educational process. We want you to be an educated consumer. So allow me to access the broker tools that I have and to supply you with information. And if I don't know an answer, to dig and to find an answer for you. I anticipate problems. I anticipate questions. I anticipate the needs of my clients before they even know the questions to sometimes they need to ask. Because I've had it where I've so many thousands of times where I've talked to people about this in conversations that I kind of know what's next and what they might want. So feel free to bounce something off of me. You can contact me. You'll have my information on the slide. I have a landing page. There's all kinds of PDFs available once you log into that. So I'm all about giving you information and allowing you to be an intelligent consumer, because it makes my life easy when a transaction goes smoothly and the clients are happy with the process and the courtesy and the information. And that's how I begin, with the end in mind. So feel free to ask questions. Feel free to check out the PDFs. Feel free to go on my YouTube channel and look around at some of the older videos that I did 4 or 5 years ago, and the new videos that I'll be adding, covering some of the old topics, adding some new topics. I do my drop-down boxes on Google. I find out what people are asking questions on. So sometimes I'll pick a topic that is rating high, trending high as a topic that people want to know about. Some of those will be, are property prices going to drop? Well, they may in some selected markets, not all. It depends on inventory. It depends upon where the interest rates go. It depends upon early season versus late season statistics. All these things change throughout the year. So in general, I think prices have sort of stopped growing. They're holding steady. As most economists predicted, there's not going to be a lot of price retraction in the market, but in some cases there are. And there are some early season market opportunities out there for people that have been on the market through the last part of the winter that have yet to find a buyer. They're starting to get days on the market a little older, and they're starting to drop some prices. And those are the kind of opportunities that I'm describing. Once these properties start selling and there's some new highs set, some trendings upward in price, the next row of sellers coming on the market are going to say, oh, look at those nice prices. I want that or more. Okay, so you get that. And that's why generally through the year, first part of the season anyway, you get a trending up of prices. More buyers are hitting the market, more demand, and new comparables to judge by. Now, when you get to the point of, say, beginning of May, going into mid-May, now we're hitting over the 50% mark. There's more listings typically than there are buyers, because half the buyers have already been satisfied. Now you start to get the inversion of the market, and you get more listings than there are buyers. But you're also not going to get the same chance at the inventory that came on the market sooner. So it all depends on what you want. Do you want to comb through all the inventory? Do you want to wait for some later season offerings when maybe there's less demand pushing on the prices? These are all questions that are part of a dialogue that I'd like to establish with you, so that we can figure out how to make you happy, how to give you the information that you need to make an informed decision. Market timing is so important. And if you've got a home to get ready to go on the market to sell, I would like to be able to talk with you about it and to see your home and to figure out what we need to do to get it ready so that it gets you the best possible price with the least amount of hassles in the shortest amount of time. So a lot of different places to go in these conversations, other videos that we'll work on. But I also want you to know that you are welcome to pick up the phone and call me on my cell number anytime you want. And I'll be happy to try to provide an answer or dig for an answer for your specific need. So if you want to know about the comps in your neighborhood for 2022, if you want to know about days on the market, if you want to know other aspects of the transactions, where they staged, did they have closing cost assistance, etc. These are the type of things that can come into the conversation. But not to get too far ahead, if you got a house to sell, I would love the opportunity to see it and help figure out what it takes to get you moving. And if you're looking to purchase and you want to know where you're going to go first, as many do, I'm happy to dig and provide information on communities and neighborhoods, subdivisions, elementary school territories, if you're worried about or wanting to be in a particular elementary school. So I want to make sure that you get the information that you need, and I can set you up with an auto email feed. So any new business that's coming through, any new listings in your neighborhood or the one you want to be in, you will immediately, when I receive it, you'll get the same information. And that way we can talk about it in real time and not have to have real delays, because it's important to me that we do that. I've got a lot of years in the business. I've got a lot of knowledge, hands-on knowledge. I'm a working broker, and I try to bring this knowledge, this intuition to your benefit. It's to my benefit as well, but I want to use it. It's no good being up here. It's when I get it out through here and we can talk that I can share this information and really make it valuable to you. So anytime you have questions, you may call me on my cell number, which will be provided at the end. It's right here on top of the my landing page, which is www.richardessmanbroker.com. Again, PDF information is available on my programs and other valuable tools there. So you're welcome to do that. Call me free. Call me when you're free, or I have a Google business page, which is STL Realty Services, and it's a Google business. I've got a bit.ly address as well for it, but I have testimonials. I've got information on properties, both on that and also testimonials on my e-newsletter, which is sponsored by the Outbound Engine Corporation. And that also has access to my landing page. There are links to my Facebook videos, my YouTube videos, and to the Google business page. So you can connect from most any place you are where you start. So the landing page, the Google business, Outbound Engine, if you want a copy of that, if you want to receive an email twice a month with valuable information and my connections, please let me know that in any way you choose, and I'll be happy to set you up. You can cancel that anytime. You can unsubscribe when you want. So it's a great tool. It's good stuff. It's connected electronically. I don't do everything electronically because I'm a people person and I like the hands-on aspect of sitting down at kitchen tables and dining room tables and talking. And that's where I do some of my best understanding of gaining of what it is that you're looking for, because I can see the minds going as you're thinking of questions, and maybe I can answer a few. And I have to see your house anyway if you're going to be selling it. So again, any way that I can be of service, electronically, on the phone, or face-to-face, I am happy to make that happen. This is a people business. It's a service business. And I've never forgotten that, and will always drop what I'm doing as much as I can, as fast as I can, to provide the information. Some people are happy to take a call in an hour. Some people want it right now. I'll do my very best to be what everybody needs. Okay. Anyway, so this is the 2023 market. It's just kicking off. There's a lot of opportunity, but you need to be knowledgeable. You need information in order to achieve all the goals that you want. Let me help you achieve those goals. Feel free to stay in contact with me, and no more, no less than what you want. But anyway, Google Business, Outbound Engine, I thank you very much for your time. It was great being able to be in front of you today. Take a look at my YouTube channel videos, and we'll have a dialogue, and we'll see what it takes to do it. Happy hunting to you. Good selling. I look forward to talking with you and helping get you moving. Okay. Best wishes, and happy Valentine's Day. Bye-bye.